Well, here we go, boys and girls. Springtime has arrived, and that means two things. We like to go down to Florida and smash a few hogs.
That is an ideal size hog right there to eat. That is just perfect.
And jack up a couple turkeys.
Tagged out. Hey. You're dead, remember?
We have been going down to Nicky Ross for years, man. He has got the hookup in South Florida as well as Georgia and Montana. We have slammed a whole lot of good critters with Nicky.
You're not gonna tote that right there. Let's go kill one of these other hogs, man. We already got one down here at Archery Outfitters. Man, I couldn't be happier. This is so much fun. He's dead. Big down, baby.
Well, the Florida tradition has become a fun hunt, not only for us, Josh and I, but also for the Red Arrow fans and a lot of our friends.
Man, that's good. That's some addicting. I can get used to that.
One of our biggest fans, a young man by the name of Zach Brown, came down and got his first hog with a bow and arrow. Every year we do this red arrow hunt now, and it's gotten to be pretty popular. We have a good time. Some of our fans get to come down and hunt with us.
Sounds like a party to me.
You know, getting to know some of the guys in camp, they are just good country people. They're bow hunters.
I can't hit. You can, I see it. You heart shot the heck out of that squirrel.
This whole thing just has like a hometown feeling to it just because of the good people that we got to hunt with. And really just get a chance to relax on a hunt that you know you're gonna get an opportunity to smoke something. Well, man, we rolled into camp and we got to see a lot of old friends of ours, you know, from the past years and this year. Well, Nicky's is a little bit unique in that he manages for hogs. Most people are trying to eradicate them because of his archery-only bow hunting operation. He's wanting to manage for them so that there'll be a plethora of hogs on this property.
And it is, there's thousands of hogs. And the way you tell a boar from a sow at first glance, if you've never hunted them, a sow's gonna look real sleek and round and like she's, you know, carrying around a beach ball in her gut. And a boar, his neck, head, and chest, he's got a jail body. Up here, not a game. But he don't work on his legs that much. So, like, you'll see a narrowing, almost like a reverse triangle. So, big blocky front shoulders going down to small butt. That's how you tell a boar. And his hang down, you can see that too.
Well, you know, we were just there for the first few days just to have a good time with the fans and try to get them on some good hogs.
It's all 8 of them. He's been battling like there ain't no tomorrow, man.
He's a warrior, man.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, man.
Way to get it done.
Hey,
What I'm
man.
talking about. All right. Yes, sir.
Hey, good job.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Proud of you. We were hoping you were going to get a shot at one. Yes, sir.
Again, you boys.
We got to recover it.
Congratulations, man.
That's awesome, man. Through these fan hunts down at Archery Outfitters, we have gotten to be really close friends with Jeff Gonzalez and his two boys, Zach and Matt. I had a great time with the boys. We stayed up half the night one night just shooting armadillos with our bow and arrows, just running around, you know, like they are a couple kids. I was running around like I was a kid too, man. We just had a blast. They are perfect examples of kids that have been raised in the outdoors. They're diehard bow hunters. They're awesome shots with a bow. And I'm gonna tell you what, they're straight up murder on some hogs.
All right, guys, we're down here at Archery Outfitters with Nicky Roth. We're hog hunting this weekend. The weather's been good. The hunting's been rough, though. The pigs ain't been moving. It's been real hot in the afternoons. They're too busy bedding up in the swamps in the shade, getting cool. We're doing the Red Arrow fan hunt this weekend. We just got done filming the Harlem Shake Red Arrow edition, so hopefully you guys get to see that. And stay tuned and stick with us, and we'll see what happens.
Man, he anchored him, son. That was a brutal kill shot.
Done. Talking about Red Arrow, right there. Gave me a perfect slightly quartering shot, and I put it out the other shoulder. And speaking of Red Arrow, we got us one.
We just spotted a bunch of hogs on the road, so
parked the Dodge right here at the gate's locked, so we can't get in here. We're, you know, Nikki's property, so it's all good just because it's locked. We just forgot the combo. So we're gonna try to loop around them. Look like a whole pile of them, so we'll see what we can do. Well, Josh and I were getting down to the end of our trip, man. We had to head out to New Zealand, actually. And, you know, we see this sow all by herself in the field, and there's some hogs around her, but she gets singled out in the field. We can tell she's not a nursing sow currently. And it's time to put the old, as Michael Waddell would say, torch to her.
Yes, sir. She's going down right there. She's down right there. See the front flip.
Dude, I'm shaking like it's a big old buck. Every hog we got on, about to touch off, something happened. You know, since we were there, cows spooked them off, and just Murphy's Law has been in effect for me and Josh just this whole season, dude. But that felt good to put that arrow through that hog, man. I tell you what, it's 40 yards. Me and Josh, we parked the ram right over here. We spotted them from the road when we came by. Parked the ram at the gate, walked in here, and shot her, and we've been hunting all of maybe 5-10 minutes this morning. That was cool. Let's go put our hands on that big old dirty brown pig. That looks good. Looks real good. Red arrows, baby. I love it. Yes, sir, buddy. She's quartering away. Pretty good sized hog, old hip bone showing. Oh man, that's a murder scene out the backside. That's cool, man. That's a good way to start the day off right there, boy. I likes it. That was it, man. That was our last morning, last shot. We got it done in about 10 minutes. So we'll probably come back for round 2, see what we can do, but still have fun, man. Chased a lot of hogs. Boys got to get some shots, kill some hogs, so can't complain, man. That was a good trip. We put the swine on ice down in Florida. It was time to head to South Georgia to see my good friend Brian Watson. Well, we were back at turkey school sophomore year. We got B-Dub and C-Dub. Our Jake's name's Crystal Meth. With his slender appearance. And if he doesn't work as a decoy, we're going to use him as a football. Here you go, Cody. Look at those hands. We're going to go shoot something in the face. It's going to be really cool. Yes, sir, old Brian knows his stuff, man. He's got a cabin down there in South Georgia, down in God's country. I'm going to tell you what now, Brian can call him. Now, you know turkey hunting is big throughout the South everywhere, but these boys down here in South Georgia, they don't play, son. I mean, they're halfway mad at the turkeys. I mean, I kind of like it. You good, man? Appreciate your kick, man. Let's do it, man. Son, we got them both. That one tried to flee the scene. I don't know how well I hit him, but he went down. I know that. This year it was a little bit different. These suckers were tight-lipped, and the big boys just were not coming to the calls.
Wife, the kids, why do we all exist?
It's amazing that something with a brain that fits inside that head can make you feel like such an idiot. Yeah. Speaking collectively, not just saying you. Speaking for every turkey hunter that's ever turkey hunting. I'm about ready to go to somebody's farm and just start shooting all their chickens in the face.
Well, while we're down in Georgia struggling with the turkeys, which is most of the time what we do in Virginia, some of our Virginia blood brothers are back home slamming them, son.
Kill him when you want him, Dad.
Good shooting, Dad.
Got one of them anyway.
I shot the same bird you shot, Dad. That one's got about 500 pellets in his head.
Oh, he got straight dealt with. I was hoping he'd gobble once he got up over the hill.
I was gonna cut at him and just see what they
Yeah,
do when they got
yeah, I wanted to, but I was like, I'm gonna blow it.
Looks like 2-year-olds, though.
Good work, Pops.
Yeah.
Got that goose egg out the way, boy.
There couldn't have been a more perfect turkey hunt for him to get his first turkey on, man. And you know, you could tell he was pumped up, and this thing strutted in there in a wide open field, pretty as it could be, and just got, I mean, he pole-axed him, son.
Yeah, well, dude, that was sick.
Dude, that was awesome.
Ain't no cup of coffee gonna wake you up like that, dude.
I really was worried about missing. Like, I couldn't even sleep last night thinking about missing in front of the camera.
It's in front of that guy, probably.
Or him.
Quite a few years of Wayne waiting to get his first spring gobbler. We just came up here and set some decoys up and called for a little while, and this guy popped up out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I see blood red about 250, 300 yards out, and he was just coming. And Josh noticed about halfway through him walking over this way, he finally saw the decoy, the Jake decoy, and you could see his temperament change right away. A few struts, he did a little bit of running at us, and then he got over here and kind of walked around, and I guess when he got too close, he realized he'd have messed up.
We're here turkey hunting in South Georgia. It's the last morning. We only came for 2.5 days, so. But for 2 of those days, we've been steadily getting our butts handed to us. Weather's been freezing cold. Turkeys haven't been acting right. it is really just par for the course for our season. Our season has been, all you guys out there that hunt, man, know that you can have bad seasons, but we had an epically rough season as far as luck goes. But we got to stay after it. We got 2 birds gobbling right down here. And we moved it on them where this is the property line right up here, so we can't go any farther. Got more birds gobbling in the back. Me and Josh got to load up here about mid-morning. Try to get out of here, so let's see. I like to shoot one of them jokers in the face today.
So on the last day, we strike out and we hear what sounds like a massive thunder chicken just gobbling down in this field. He came through that field, son, and just, he sounded like a man. We've got the decoy set up, and all of a sudden I just see this fan rise up, and here it comes into the decoy. And I'm hunkered down, and all I can see is the tips of its fan, and it looks like the thing been to a nuclear power plant or something. He had all different size feathers. It wasn't like the back 4 were taller, clearly a young bird. It was like all different size feathers. I had a tiny little gap to shoot through. I could see about this much of that thing's breast. And Josh said, go ahead and kill him. I don't know how much longer he's gonna stick around. So I put the quietus on him, son. He went to flopping.
That's old Big Daddy right there. Let me lay this down. That's old Big Daddy, son. Good job.
We get over to this thing, man. It's a darn Jake.
He's a daggone Jake, but he was strutting like he was a...
His fans were full from where we were sitting. And we just burned all this, and I thought we might have burned his beard off. Because when he gobbled out here a while ago, he didn't sound good, Jake.
I don't like to burn tags. I like to eat turkeys.
If you want to act like a 2-year-old, you get shot like a 2-year-old.
He got prosecuted as an adult today, I know that. He got the same penalty I'd have given any 2-year-old for coming here acting like that. So, whether he was a Jake or not, I was hammering him.
You know me, I didn't care.
Well, that's what I thought. I would have cared if you would have let him walk off, I know that.
Well, this week was kind of crazy. We did get it done on 2 hunts that are usually pretty well slam dunk from multiple critters, but we squeaked a couple of hunts out. I mean, that just goes to show you nothing is ever a guarantee, but I guarantee you this, that we did have a lot of fun with all our friends down in Florida and in Georgia, and next year we're going down there to get revenge. We're gonna stack the hogs and the turkeys 12 foot high.
80-degree Florida heat. I probably smell like a hot bag of jock straps right now. So that's crucial. A little bit of that. It's actually just moonshine. So it's gone bad. Clearly. It's in my circulatory system. Yeah, we're going in here to shoot a hog in the heart-lung area. Watch him bleed to death, high five, drag him back out to the road, and go hang out with the boys back at camp.